Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. It's coffee time. It's Southern Sunday lunch. We are having those ribeyes that we found the other day on sale before Valentine's Day. Mama's fixed the potatoes. Mama's showing a bunch of potatoes.
Okay, all I did is wash them, and they had a little, and back they was where they'd been dug, cut, scratched, and it had dark spots on them. I cut those off, and that's sea salt sprinkled over them, and a little oil sprayed over them. That's all they are.
Okay.
I'm putting them in the microwave, and this.
You're going to put the veggies in there with that?
No, this is a steaming bag. I'm just going to
steamed vegetables. We're going to have steamed vegetables. We're not going to do salad. We're going to have steamed vegetables, steak, and baked potato. Don't that sound good? But first, we got to get ready. Let's come right down here. This is just a softened butter. It's real soft. I'm making compound butter. Sounds fancy. All it means I'm putting some spices and some soft butter. This is Southern Secrets. Southern Secret onion and garlic. It's going in there as per usual. I'm putting, just covering the top. This is a little bit of onion salt, and I'm going to put it in there. It's got tons of flavors in there too. Just covering the top. I'm going to put a little basil and a little of chives. So this is going to go on our steak. Or it could go on the baked potato, anything you want to put it on. You just want to put it in there and stir it up good. And at the very end, when the steaks come out of the oven while they're resting, I'll cover them with this softened compound butter. And it will be easy, easy. So, let's talk about these steaks right quick. So, these are ribeyes. Mom, can you hand me the pack of ribeyes?
I don't know if I can.
Okay, so these are ribeyes. Caught them on sale. They were $12.93 for all three of these. Now, this will make us 3 meals easy. So what I'm going to do, and I think this one's made into a heart. So I think there's 2 hearts in here. They've made them into hearts. See that? They've sectioned them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sear these in a hot skillet. Mama's got the skillet on, and it's got a little bit of oil in it. Now, we're using avocado oil because it's got a higher smoke point. So we're going to turn these on, and we're going to get them going, and I'm going to sear them for 2 minutes on each side. We preheated the big oven. We're using the big oven. Steaks, yeah, we're going to go big oven. So, what I'm going to do is sear them on each side for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to pop them in the oven and finish them off in about 5 minutes. Now, as I said, these have been butterflied per se. And so it's 2 big hearts, and those were Valentine's Day specials. Isn't that wonderful? So what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is ask Mama. Mama? Knowing that we're only going to eat one of these hearts, do you want to freeze one for a later time?
Well, I figured you would eat it in the morning.
So you want me to do both of them? Mama says cook them both. We're going to have 2 big hearts here coming up in a minute. I may go ahead and cut these in half, because that's all they've done is taken a big old thick steak and butterflied it to make those hearts.
Johnny, I cannot find the vanilla oil.
Just use vegetable oil, Mama.
Unless it's up here in one of these.
We're going to have somebody come in and organize the kitchen, because we have got it to where we can't find nothing we need. Y'all ever get that way? I was looking for some thyme and some rosemary. I've looked this kitchen over. Finally, I said, forget it. And come with it. So that's the reason I opted for a different blend than I normally use for my compound butter. I've cut these hearts in half, but they'll still eat and they'll still cook. Let's go right here to the stove and let's get to cooking. I'm going to take y'all with me. In fact, I'm going to take y'all first, and then I'm going to come back and get the steaks. Y'all are more important than steaks. Can y'all see? Of course not. There ain't no lights on. All right, there's the skillet we're working with. And here comes the steaks. I will put salt and pepper, and then that compound butter, and we'll put a little Southern Secret. That's our steak fixins anymore. And see, that oil is good and hot because it's starting to shimmer a little bit. I'm also still get salt and pepper over here. So salt them, pepper.
Just turn them off until you get through with that.
Well, they gotta cook. Let them cook, and then we'll turn them off. Salt them, pepper them, Southern Secret them. Mama, you got another Southern Secret over there. This one's about done. And I'm gonna lay it seasoned side down. You want it to start frying as soon as you put it in there. Pay close attention to your time. I'm gonna hurry and get these in there.
I'm going to have to go out tonight.
I got some over here, Mama. I'm gonna hurry and get these all in there face down so I can time them all about the same. Here's the next one. Here's the next one. Now I don't want to move that one just yet. I know it's a little loud over here. Y'all bear with me. Where's the hook?
I thought it was in there.
The meat hook has lived here all that time. Alright, these are on a hot sear. That's what we're looking for. I'll have to let that one wait till another batch. Skillet is just so big.
That's the biggest one we've got.
And it is the biggest one we have. This one's been in there its time. Look how perfect that is.
There you go. Southern Secret.
Thank you, Mama. This one's been in there. We're going to turn him over. We'll let him go. Two minutes. These are about an inch thick, so that's going to be plenty enough time. We'll let them stay there for 1 more minute, and then we're going to put them in the oven. It's been preheated to 400 degrees. Yum. You can have delicious ribeyes indoors the same as you can outdoors. It's too cold today to grill, even if I wanted to. But for what I'm wanting, these are going to be perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn these down. Turn them down. Turn them down.
You got the fan on.
Look at those. They're already looking so beautiful. So very beautiful. Okay. They've been in there. Their time. Now we're just going straight into the heated oven. And we're going to start our timer. Everything went off at one time. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Now we're going to start our time. It's 1:12. So we're going to leave in there 5 minutes.
Well, there's no sense of fixing this until tomorrow around the morning.
Oh, Mama said, now don't fix the oven.
Well, you got the skillet full.
Oh, I have the skillet full, but I can do it. It only takes 4 minutes. And then 5 in the oven. So we'll watch that. And we'll get it just right. You don't want to overcook them. You want them just right. This meal comes together very quickly, almost. It comes to cook better, comes together
Put your hand up here.
quicker than a frozen pizza.
Nope.
Nope.
The fork won't go all the way in it good.
Well, I don't want it. It's a fork ain't going. You don't have to test more than once. It don't go the first time. It ain't gonna go the second time. Mama's got it fixed. Butter's softened. Those ain't been put in yet. It's still gonna go very quickly. I've got an eye on the time. I'm gonna watch that steak. I ain't gonna let them get overcooked. You'll want them to cook, but you do want to make sure you're letting it. You don't want to overcook, but you do want to make sure you're letting it get done enough. Don't you, Mama? Mama's got the wooliest, warmest looking blanket I've ever seen.
Oh, it's not a blanket. It's not.
Mama, I've got a blanket, something like that.
It's a vest. It's not a blanket.
Oh, ain't you pretty though?
I got one of my crosses on.
Very pretty. Very pretty, Mama.
I'm trying. It said it was 17 degrees this
Well,
morning
it's just now 41 and it at 1:14.
when I was getting ready for
It's
church.
cool here. We're cool.
When I was getting ready for church.
And you heard 17, you thought, get out the sheepskin.
Get out the Eskimo outfit.
I will say this, it looks a lot thicker than what it really is.
Oh yes, it's not thick as it.
It's very thin, but it looks so...
It is warm though, I'll tell you that.
And it's got a hood on it.
That's in case I get real cold at church.
Real cold at church, you can put that hood on.
I can throw it over my head.
I look back there, and I see her sitting there with that hood on. I'll be asking questions. What's wrong with you, Mama? What y'all eating? Beautiful morning it is. We are at 36. Debbie, it's cold. Oh, Mama, you look beautiful. More beautiful than you always look. Aw, how sweet, Karen. It's 36 where you are, Lisa. Eva Jane, thanks for watching. It's cold in Indiana. It's cold here too, folks. I think it's time for us to check on our steaks. So let's move over the cheese. Move over the sour cream. And let's go over there and get those steaks out. And let's give them a look-see. So I'm going to use this old thing there. 4 hour. Look at there. Ribeyes ready to roll. I am going to temp them just so we can see where we're sitting. Where are we at? 155, 56, 59, 160. 160. Ooh, it's hot. That one's hot.
Yes, it's hot.
Yeah.
That door.
Make a little noise. Okay. I'm going to take them out of that grease. They will cook a little while longer in this pan, but I don't think they need to cook any longer. Mom, I'm gonna go ahead and fry the other one because look, we got a mess with this skillet. Don't you land on my finger.
A mess.
With this skillet. And if we fry that other one tomorrow, we're gonna have to wash the skillet and then,
What are you supposed to do right now?
yeah, and then we're gonna have to wash it all over again tomorrow.
Oh no.
And now that's where our supper will be done. Our supper's gonna be done, Mama. For tomorrow, is what I'm saying.
You're doing good.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Proud of you for thinking ahead.
Getting that fixed up makes it.
Well, it's so simple, and those have got to rest for 5 minutes or so. I can have this one cooked while those are resting.
And the oven's hot and everything.
And the mess is made.
And pour your hot lemon in. Just a little.
So we're going to do one more, folks. Who knows? We might have somebody come by in a few minutes and need to stay. They might just drift on by and think, wish on this man had a steak. I'm putting a little onion on this one. We're going to let him go his 1 minute. He's got a better advantage because he's already got that grease from the others. Going to let him sear. Get all that goodness going. See, he's already moving because there's so much grease in there and all that flavor. He might be the best one. The skillet was rip-roaring hot.
You want much lemon in your food?
Yeah. I want lemon in my
Now, tell me when, so I don't want to get too when you do it.
perfection, Mama. Thank you. Gonna let him sear on this side. See all that grease splattered on that stove? We don't want that tomorrow. So since we done had it today. If you're not fixing them indoors, you're missing some opportunities to have some good steaks. And that's been about a minute. These are not an inch thick where they butterfly them. So I'm going to go ahead, put him in that oven. See how simple that was? I'll let that one go just about a minute because it was so hot. And it did kind of sizzle up a lot quicker. So, got to come back over here. Now's the time to put your compound butter on here. So put your butter on there, and you want it just to melt in there while it's resting. Put your daub on each one. Just like that. Now that's going to melt. We're talking butter here, folks. It's going to definitely do its thing. It's going to flavor those steaks. I know it sounds crazy, and you're talking to Mr. No Patience here, but when you let it rest that long, 5 or 6 minutes, it does pull those juices back inside of it. It does add to the whole overall thing. It is a good thing. I know. I hate it. I hate to let it rest. I'm wanting to get it on my plate and get it cut and let's eat. Sometimes, if we do a little patience, we do a little better with meats. Mama never was a rester either. You know, we never did let meats rest. Now see, that butter's already melted in there. It's already covering the whole top. But I've learned and I've heard and if people talk about it, that I've learned that's a good thing. And Mama, those are the better potatoes. You see how that went in the first time?
It went straight through.
Alrighty, you want compound butter on your potato?
No. I'll leave that this little
And cheese.
thing. Huh?
I said, no, just butter, sour cream, and cheese. I know you, Mama. Y'all having this good cup of coffee? Do you make your own compound butter? Yes, Karen, I just made it. I showed you how when the video first started. You tiptoe back over there to the beginning as soon as we get through here, and you can see it. But all compound butter is softened butter with some spices in it. And I usually, when I have fresh thyme and rosemary, or if I can find my dried, but I can't find either. I don't know how we lose the spices. Don't ask me how. I've even got them in certain spots. I think now I'm going to put this here. It don't work. It don't work. It does not work. Mama's getting the vegetables out. Now, the time she gets the vegetables out and puts them in a bowl and sprinkles her a little bit of cheese over them.
They got cheese.
Oh, they got cheese already?
It says cheese.
Let's watch her. The time she gets these in there, it's going to be time for me to check on that steak. Ooh. Well, Mama, they're not very impressed with cheese.
No, it's cheese sauce.
I think maybe a little splatter of this wouldn't hurt them.
Well, splatter it on.
I think maybe we need to invest in a little bit. I can see some cheesy water down there.
Cheesy water.
Let's put a little bit of that right there just to give it something so it can brag to its friends that it now has cheese.
Now has cheese.
All right, Mama. I'm gonna...
Have you timed the oven or have you forgot?
I'm timing it. I'm gonna take this back over there because this has got raw meat on it. Okay, folks, let's check our steak. He's been in there 5 minutes. Whoa!
Did you slice it all good?
Yeah. They popped. I'm going to take him out of this hot skillet because I don't want him cooking that much longer. But I'm going to leave him over here to rest. And I'm going to take this skillet off this hot burner. This steak's over here rested. And the oven has to go off. We're quiet again, Mama.
Thank goodness.
Enjoy that. Now, we got to prep these potatoes. Prep these taters. How do y'all prep your tater? I'm going to show you how I do mine. I use this cutting right down the middle. It's piping hot. I lay them open like that and I just start doing some cross hatching both directions. Kind of like you would a ham or a pineapple or something. That way I can put butter right down in here and get it started. It'll go all through there. That's what I'm saying. Delicious buttered potato. Now I am going to use a little bit of compound on mine. And I'm going to go over there and put a little compound on that steak. Because it's over there resting without its butter. Do you want any of this compound?
No, right now. I might use a little bit on my steak again.
Well, I'll just leave it over here and that one won't get none. How's that sound? Because I'll let
Sounds
you.
all right to me. You'll probably eat that over there.
Probably eat it for breakfast. Not need no compound butter, you reckon?
No.
Now I'm going to let that melt before I put my sour cream on it. Because sour cream will be fine under when you put him on. Now our steaks have rested, and I'm going to go ahead and get us some of these beautiful vegetables. Now some of y'all are going to say, I can't believe y'all use the microwave for vegetables. Folks, this is what I tell you all the time. Use those shortcuts. We was going to use broccoli, but then we decided we've got broccoli and all these other vegetables. So why not go ahead and just steam them up today? Right? Right.
Use them.
Mama didn't want salad today. So that's what we're doing.
That's going to fall, isn't it?
No. All right, Mama. Your ribeye's coming right up. I don't want all your butter to come off. Move your fork a little bit, honey. That's what I meant by coming right up. Prepare yourself, so they'll say. There it is, folks. Absolute quick, fast lunch. Now, folks, that looks just like downtown. And downtown, that would cost you a bunch. These ribeyes costed us $13 for 4 now, because I thought it was 3. But it was $12 and some change, and they were butterflied into some. It was really 2 ribeyes, but they were about 1 inch thick, and they were cut in half to make those heart shapes. So it gave us 4 ribeyes, and we'll eat a good section of this one. We'll have it for breakfast. There's another one there, and there's another one over there. So you're talking about 4 ribeyes. We will get 4 meals out of a $12 purchase.
So cramps.
Or Mama will cut one of them up and might make soup out of it or something, might you, Mama? Because it's just a good piece of meat. So you can do anything with it. That's your suffering.
I'm just going to put it. I don't want to come out. Put it on that one for right now.
Let's bless it. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for nourishing our bodies with it, dear Lord. We just pray that you be with each and every person gathered here. And dear Lord, just be with all the prayer requests and all the hurt and the sorrows, dear Lord, those who have lost loved ones and those who have been sick themselves, dear Lord. We just pray that you'll watch over them, lead, guide, and direct them. In your precious name we pray. Amen. Did you get you a knife?
I was going to use that one.
Well, you can use that one.
What are you going to use?
I'll use this one. You got a pink and I got a red one. Let's cut in here and see if I did all right on cooking them. They're a little thinner than most because they were butterflied. Mine's a little darker than I like, but you've seen what I did. So maybe I should have just seared these on one side 1 minute like I did that one over there. Yep, mine's done. How's yours?
Mm-hmm. Is that about like yours?
No, yours is a little pinker.
Well, here, trade.
Mm.
I'd rather have that one.
Mine's done. You sure?
Yeah. Put it up here.
Alright, this is why we act in public too, so don't think, boy,
Yeah,
they sure.
yeah.
Whichever the donest Mama wants. This one's fixed better. Now that one may be in the first one I put in, and this one may have been the second one. But you can see it's almost too done for me, but it's got a little tinge of pink. I like a warm pink center. Tastes very good though.
Yeah, it does.
It is good. Folks, you can pay top dollar for all this stuff, and sometimes you just have to splurge and do it. But when you can find it on sale, get it, freeze it, use it, and use it for several meals. Isn't that wonderful, Mom?
No,
This broccoli, it come out of that bag, but it's got a spot on it.
They didn't look it good, did they?
Or it turned after they bagged it. Who knows? I'm not going to eat it, though.
No.
We'll put it right over there. Let's taste this potato. I'm not even going to put sour cream on it just yet. I'm going to see what this compound butter mixtures taste like on it. Tastes delicious. Tastes real good. What do you think, Mama?
Everything's good. Like you said, though, add vegetables to say cheesy like it showed on the package. It ain't hard.
It's watery cheesy. I don't know what they probably put a little sprinkle of powder in there or something. The vegetables aren't wonderful, but they're green.
That's the first one of them I've ever tried. I go back to my plain ones.
I was going to say, let's go back to broccoli.
Go back to plain vegetables and put my own cheese on it.
I agree, Mama. But let's face it, them
They're
frozen
good.
vegetables was not the star of the show.
But they're good.
The ribeye potato. We only done the vegetables because we were guilty for not having a green on the plate. Ain't that right, Mama?
No more cheesy stuff.
No. What brand was it?
It was just Save-A-Lot brand in the bag. But it's not.
Most of the time I like other stuff, but we usually get the steamed broccoli, and then we'll get cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots plain, and those are always good.
Yeah, the plain ones. But I just had never eaten this. Reason I don't like this as well is, like you said, it's got that powdery cheese, and it's like, I don't like macaroni that has that powdery cheese.
I don't want no more cheese on them either, Mama. But we ain't complaining.
I think we kind of was.
I think this steak is delicious.
Yeah.
Let's see that one's cooked the way I like it. The steak is good, delicious in fact. The potatoes are delicious. I don't even want sour cream or cheese, just this potato. This potato is outstanding in its field. It's a spud of all spuds. Maybe I was wanting potato.
Not bad. They are good.
Is your ribeye good?
Yes, it's real good.
And Mama, you like them warm pink too, don't you?
Not as pink as you.
I thought I'd swayed you over.
No, not completely.
I thought you said it does taste better.
It is, and if they're not as tough, or whatever you call it, the texture's better.
They're absolutely delicious, right?
Yeah. A good dinner. Wish everybody could eat this good.
Yes. Very blessed indeed. Don't ever take it for granted.
Oh no.
I never take a good meal for granted. It's wonderful. Saturday and Sunday lunch. So what are y'all cooking? Let's talk. Can y'all see Mama? We're set in the wrong spot or something today.
Maybe not over far enough or something.
Medium rare kind of gal. Loretta, that's where I'm at too. I'm medium rare. That's my favorite. Very, very little pink for me. So Sharon, you would love these. My meat gotta be cooked, Carol. Well, a lot of people feel that way. Mama used to be that way. She'd send them back and everything. Y'all sweet tea. She'd send them back. She'd say, when she'd tell them, make sure mine's done. I can't stand any pink. Even at the Texas Roadhouse. And so they'd bring it. Most of the time it was done.
Yeah, they're good.
And I'd say, do not, you mix our steaks up. I do not want mine done. I want mine with a warm pink center. Mom would look at mine and say, I don't know how you eat that. And then one day, she was in a good mood, I guess.
I couldn't move.
And I said, Mama, just taste this. There's no blood. It's just warm and pink. I says, you eat pink ham. That's how I convinced her. She took one bite and she said, well, yours is tender. And it is tastier than mine. So the next time we went, she started ordering. I said, if she wants it warm pink, no blood, just a good pink center. And she said, I'll try it. She loves it.
It's better. My friend Norma, she wants it well done and then leave it in there a little longer too.
That's what one of them said just now. Mine has to be cooked. And that's perfectly fine. I'm sure y'all know, but the difference in eating steak with a warm pink center as opposed to ground beef. Ground beef has been exposed. It's been ground. So every bit of it has been on the outside. The pink center has never seen the light of day. So if you sear the outside good and the inside is good and warm, then it's not cross-contaminated with anything because it's never been exposed like the ground meat has. So you wonder sometimes, why do people eat well-done hamburgers, but they won't? That's why.
Will places serve hamburgers that's not well done?
They will. A lot of places will serve them, but it's not recommended. And some places will not serve it. Some places will say we don't serve anything but well-done burger.
Yeah, I figured they would.
All right, folks. This is Southern Sunday lunch, and it's a few days later than you thought, Mama, but it's still good.
Very good.
God bless you. Lorraine. Hello and yum. You folks have a wonderful one. Sirloin is different. Sirloin, yeah, I want it done. When they would ask how I wanted my meat cooked, I would always say, hockey puckish. Now I ask for medium well. Pamela, you're like Mama. Mama wanted hockey puckish, and then she's seen the difference. Liz says that doesn't make sense regarding the steak and the ground beef. Well, Liz, ground beef is little pieces of meat that they grind up. So all the meat has been exposed to the grinder and whatever else. That's the whole point of grinding the meat. Inside of the steak, it's never been exposed to the elements outside. The outside of the steak has, and we sear it. But that center part has never been against a grinder or a knife or anything. It's sealed inside of that steak. Kind of like your hand. The outside, it's going to be dirty. The inside, it's going to be clean. So, that's the difference between the ground up meat could have contaminants in it where it's been exposed to cutting things and in the butcher's shop and all that. This steak, that inside that I'm eating is not quite cooked to death. It is not ever been exposed to any of those elements. That looks so delicious. Got me wanting a steak dinner now. Well, Sharon, right on down to the grocery store. Sunday evening, they probably got some on sale. Grab you one and have it for supper. You got plenty of time. I would love to see Abby. John, we will. We'll go and we'll catch up with Abby. Now, Abby is hard to look at. She's so fast.
She's not.
Huh?
She's not out there or wasn't a few minutes.
It's hard for me to get a picture of her because it's like I tried to get a picture the other day to send to somebody, and she was moving so fast, I couldn't really focus and get a good picture. What I've done is I did the professional camera thing and took about 35 pictures, just held the button in, and then picked the good ones and then discard the rest. She won't be still.
She thinks there should be food coming from your hand every time. Is what it is.
When you feed her, it ain't like most dogs. You don't just put the food down and she stands there and eats it. She grabs the bite while you're pouring it in. And then she runs with that bite and runs off and chews it. And then she runs somewhere else. She's wild. She loves to be on the move all the time. She's not wild. She's precious. But she does stay on the move, don't she, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
And so we'll try to get out there and see her one day. Y'all remind me again. We need a cookbook soon. I agree with you, Dennis. Mama, you heard Dennis. Get on the job. Quit lazing around here every day. Dennis, I'll come in and ask her, how many cookbooks have you written today?
None.
That's what she says. She has started organizing a little. I will give her that. I'm just glad she started. And we did decide on what kind we want. We was wanting to do one, and maybe we'll do one of those later. We wanted to do one with pictures of Dad and Granny, because we use so many of her recipes, and do the hardcover version. But we looked at the price of those, and the price of mailing has gone up even for the regular like church cookbook one. They've doubled.
They have doubled.
And so we decided for cost and for our purpose is to get Mama's recipes out there. And the cheaper we can do it for everybody, the better that will be. And so that's what we're aiming for, is cost effective in getting the recipes out. So we've got to go. We got a vision, and we want to stick to our vision. Later on, as time goes by, we may do a different one and put some personal pictures and some stories and some of that in there. But let us get one out there, and then we'll concentrate on maybe doing something different.
Oh,
Mama's like, if I get one, that's all you're getting.
that's absolutely right.
But a month or two ago, she was like, I'm not doing no cookbook. So she's coming around. Slowly. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for supporting us. Thank you for sharing us, because the more you share, the more it helps us, and we get our name out there, and people watch, and the more that watches, the more that Facebook pushes us out there. If y'all could do us a favor today, and it's Sunday, maybe you've got time to fool with us, and maybe while we're live right now, it'd be a good time, because some of you are on, like 14 or 15,000 of y'all, or some of them, not maybe you all, but they're on the wrong page, because I see them on the fake pages. If y'all could go and check and make sure you're on the Coffee Time with John and Mama. M-O-M-M-A, Mama. Theirs is spelled M-A-M-M-A. One of them's got the wrong spelling of the way we spell it. Make sure you're on the right page, and make sure you have followed us. Some of y'all are just catching us. Now, some of y'all who are saying, where have y'all been? I've missed y'all. Those are the ones that aren't following us and haven't set your notifications. Because, Lord willing, we're on here every day.
Yeah.
With a post, at least a post, telling you that we're not going to go live. So if you're not getting the post, and you're not getting the videos, and you're not seeing us every day between 6 and 8 o'clock, then something's wrong. You're not on the right page. So make sure you're on the right page, and make sure right now, while we're live, if you go hit John and Mama, you know you're on the right page. And follow us, and then you can like it and share it, and then your friends can join it too. So the more you do that, the more it helps us. But we're just glad you're here, and we just thank you so much. And our purpose is just to come on every day and escape from the world for a few minutes with some positive fun. We don't do anything argumentative or anything like that. We respect everybody. We respect your point of view, whatever that is. We're not here to teach you the right way. We're teaching you our way, because your way is probably more right than ours, but we just do what we do. And we just want to just visit. That's all it's for.
Right.
just to visit, sit down at our table, eat a minute, talk a minute, and enjoy a minute. Right, Mama?
That's right.
And as Mama says, always, laugh a little.
Like a lot, I say.
Laugh a lot, she says. So that's what it's all about, isn't it, Mama?
Yeah, be happy in life.
We got so tickled yesterday over something.
Oh.
I'll tell you what it was. It came to me.
Oh, I don't know what it was. I can't remember.
Mama, you do remember. Do y'all know what? Do y'all know what? Do y'all know what this is? That's a little mandarin orange. And they go by cuties. They're called little cuties. Well, a friend of mine I love them, and I had told her, I said, Save-A-Lot's got some real good of those little cuties down there. And I said, if you go down there, pick me up a bag of them and bring it back to work. So she was going down there at lunch, and I said, bring me some of them. So she brought me back, and that's all was in the bag. So I brought the bag in, laid it over here on the counter next to the fruit bowl. And I forgot. And I said, what's in that bag over there, Mama? And she said, that's a bag of your cooties. I said, excuse me? That's your cooties you brought in here. I said, are you trying to say I got cooties, Mom? Well, what do you call them? I said, cuties. And she laughed like this for about 20 minutes, and she had to lay down on the counter. She was getting them, open them to show me, and she couldn't even speak because she was laughing hysterically. And she laid over on the counter. It was like...
I thought I was saying it right.
And her saying, those are your cooties. I laughed. We had the best time out of that. I'm so glad I bought them for no other reason for the laugh. Look at her. She's still funny. She still thinks it's funny. Well, they're good little cooties, and I'll be getting some more if I get down there. I love it. We do that kind of stuff all the time. Cooties. So forevermore, when we get them, we'll be calling them cooties. We can do that.
Oh.
You thought it was funny, didn't you? Talking about my cooties.
I thought I was telling the truth. I was saying it right.
You did, Mama. And it's perfectly fine. Folks, we're going to go make some memories today. It's sunny. It's pretty. It's 43.
Ooh, it's got up there.
We may take a ride
From 17 to
with a
43.
heated seat on and the heat on for one of us. And get out and see what's going on. See if we can catch some, what do you call them? Jonquils, Easter lilies in bloom. Folks, we got Easter lilies in bloom at 43 degrees. That was last week. They're starting to bloom. People's got them in their yards. A woman brought a little buttercup to church this morning. Her grandson had picked for her. She said I was just pressing it in her Bible. She said, these are out already. Spring is trying to announce itself. We're on our way. Don't y'all give up. This is the last week of February coming up, basically. And then March, and then April. Now, we got 3 more months, folks. We really have got a few more months before we can really call it on full-fledged. Around here, it's always been, my mama always said it, Mama's mama, you really can't trust the weather till Mother's Day because it'll freeze you out. You'll get your flowers in the ground, you'll get your pots out there, you'll be one of the people out there with sheets and cardboard boxes trying to keep them from
I've done
freezing.
it a lot.
So after Mother's Day, in our zone, we can put stuff out. All right, Mama, you got anything you want to add?
No.
All right, Mama, say goodbye to your friends.
Goodbye, Mama, and God bless you all.
Bless y'all so
I
much.
probably won't wear my Eskimo outfit for a while again.
I hope not till next fall. I hope we're warming up.
Mm-hmm.
I like that outfit. I like it, Mama. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for being here with us.
Bye-bye.
Live and laugh a little bit this day if you can work it in. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.